game plan things we can clean up. We gave Reed Shepherd 3 looks, like wide open. We can't do that. So got to clean that up. Other than that, it's pretty good.
Even in their runs, you guys have been able to capitalize with runs of your own. How do you think that you guys have been able to spread it around offensively and sharing?
Just stay poised. It's a game full of runs. It's going to be ups and downs, but the biggest thing is control. We can control and execute.
Thanks, Dave.
Well, they certainly executed offensively, but as Şengün is fouled on the drive.
Jabari Smith has worked very hard. He has shown himself capable at times of high pull on you. And Jabari's, sort of talked about that. Against Chicago, the one win they've had in this stretch, he made big shots. You have to stay confident.
And we saw the lack of shooting maybe impact Jabari Smith Jr. and how he talked to the officials because he got a technical. Conley hits a long 2, and the lead back to 7. Mike Conley, year 19, 38 years old, as Thompson, I think, was trying for the reverse dunk and turns it over. Here's Naz Reid, 11 points off the bench in that first quarter to lead all scorers. He's number 2 in bench scoring this year. Gobert penetrates, mauled by Şengün. And so Gobert has got 3 shot attempts so far, made 1. First free throw of the game, no good. Time for tonight's draft. You sign up.
I'm going north with both their projections tonight.
Now Durant 3 of 6. This is after struggling shooting the ball last night. He was 7 for 23 and 0 for 5 from 3. Randall 3 for 7 so far, after 12 of 18 on Tuesday against Milwaukee when he had 29 points. Shot clock inside of 5 seconds. Jalen Clark, an excellent defender, but may have got a piece of the arm of Amen Thompson.
And even if they acquire the point guard of their future, or if Fred VanVleet comes back, look at the growth is going to raise his level on the offensive end.
I'm glad you mentioned VanVleet because he would solve a lot of Houston's problems, but the torn ACL in September, is there a chance he comes back? Obviously that would be a game changer. They would get a true point guard and a guy that can make 3-point shots. Second chance opportunities for Minnesota, and Conley's 3 in and out. Here's Shepherd. Conley staying right in his grill. Şengün tried to hit him. It somehow got to Shepherd. The kick out pass and the 3 off the mark. Rebound Naz Reid ahead of DiVincenzo. And DiVincenzo gets the lay-in, his 5th point.
But at least that last sequence for Houston, there was more movement, pace, a little bit of crispness.
And as we say that, you get the overthrow, but been a sloppy guy that wasn't drafted. Makes it even harder to crack the rotation and be an impact player on a great team. Şengün looking to attack Gobert, backs him down to the circle, and the floater is out and rebounded by Reid. Houston shooting 37% from the floor, but only down 8. They're 3 for 8 at the line. McDaniels, who had 9 in the opening quarter, attacks, comes up short, hits the deck, and Şengün with a clear. And Gobert greeting Shepherd, so back it out. Look to drive, pull up 2, no good, his first miss. Rebound DiVincenzo. Nobody gets McDaniels in transition, but he bricked the 3. It bounced right back to him. DiVincenzo. Gobert tips it home.
That's multiple possessions of 3 and 4 opportunities off the offensive glass. We're accustomed to seeing Houston do that to teams.
Houston was up 6-0 early in second chance points, but it's evened out now 8 apiece. Shepherd off the Şengün screen, too strong on the 3. Şengün with the offensive rebound. Bounce to Tate, and the reverse layup good for Jae'Sean Tate, getting some minutes here in the first half. Played in about half the games this year for Houston. 6-year pro out of Ohio State. Ime Udoka going deeper into his bench tonight after the game last night. Gobert with a nice touch in the paint.
can see the value, though, of having Jaden McDaniels growing as a guy who they're comfortable putting the ball in his hands.
Gobert again impacting everything defensively. It hits the shot clock. Going to stay with. They're going to say it was touch. Here's Smith looking for his first points. 0 for 4 from the floor. On the baseline, he'll rise and miss. Backside board, Tate, and the step back. 2 buckets off the bench for Tate.
And he's playing hard defensively. Denied DiVincenzo a catch on the last possession, like hasn't been in the rotation.
DiVincenzo drills a three-pointer. That's his second 3-ball.
They've given a couple of open threes in transition. You can see Ime.
Years. Low-scoring game here, though, as Houston shooting 36% from the floor. They have just 2 baskets this quarter, both by Jayshawn Tate. But Reed Sheppard takes care of that. He's got 11.
I love that. He got chewed out on his way to the bench. The family motto is don't be soft. I'm being uncomfortable if Ime is in my face chewing me out for sure, because he can be intimidating. But the kid comes right back on the floor and gets aggressive offensively. That's great.
Tough pass there. Just the second turnover by Minnesota in the game. Sheppard finds Durant. Rhythm 3. It's good.
I'll tell you this. The pace Reed Sheppard is playing with offensively has changed the tone a little bit offensively for Houston. He's going full speed in everything he does.
And they're back within 6. Durant has hit his last 4 shots. And a push by a
screen by Rudy that causes him to push poor Bones.
Curricular activity. Second technical on Houston in the game. Good hustle. So back-to-back turnovers for Minnesota after they had 1 for the first quarter and a half. Sheppard allowed to penetrate, missed the floater. Soaring in there to bat it out is Tate. Durant fires underneath to Capella. Reverse layup is good.
So keep in mind here, both Tate and Capella are playing. And if you see Steven Adams, that large figure looming over there on Houston's bench, he is in uniform, but we're under the understanding that he's not going to play. And so a couple of guys getting run that maybe is a little earlier or out of sequence.
Yeah, Coach Udoka, as Randall banks it in again from that angle. That was a 2-pointer, but Ime told us before the game that because it's a back-to-back, Adams would not play tonight. But he is in uniform on the bench for Houston. Nearing 4.5 to play in the first half. Durant, mid-range, no good. Boarded by Randall. Averaging about 7 rebounds per game. To go with 22 points, Randall spinning and puts up an air ball on the layup try. Durant in the open floor. High off the window and down for Kevin Durant. He's got 12.